Deep breath and inhale and exhale and up and perfect and up. Let your hands come down and wake up that back. It's a good morning back stretch, flexion and extension. Inhale and exhale. You got it. High, up and down, and up and down. And then side to side, it's going to be like a rotational football twist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now roll all the way up. Use your abs, use your back, go all the way up. And then take your feet together. Take the arm over. If you'd like, take your right foot over. Add a rotation towards the floor, towards the sky. Inhaling, find a place that feels good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale to come up and cross the foot the other way. Let's go to the other side. Up. Now add rotation. 4 little rotations before we hold it in place. Act like I'm pulling your arm. And hold. 5, 4. Keep pulling, keep reaching. 3, 2. Take another inhale. And on the exhale, come back up. Both feet are underneath. Bring your hands down, and we're going to do a down dog. So let your hands go down. Put your hips in the air. Walk out your dog. I'm going to tilt my screen down just a little bit. So your neck is soft. You're enjoying that the calves are getting some attention. If you've walked or hiked this week, you can feel that. 5, 4, 3. Now both heels lift and both heels lower. Both heels lift and both heels lower. Inhale and exhale. And then hold the heels down and just hold the down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come into a plank, either on your hands or if you'd like on your elbows. So we're going to hold this normal front plank facing front. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, a one side plank for 10, a one arm plank. 10, good. 9, gorgeous. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let this elbow down. Flip it, arm up. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then elbows down. Just hold another plank for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now rest your pelvis and let your hands hover above the floor. You're going to take your inhale to lift up your upper back. Now with your exhale, you can push yourself up. Hold a place that feels comfortable. 10, 9, 8, that looks great. 7, I like the neck release. 5, 3, exhale, lower, and then we're going to do it again. Lift up without your hands as high as you can, and let your hands assist you, and then hold 10. Imagine the breath is going to your upper back. Lower down. Hands at your back, lower back, interlaced. Inhale, lift up your legs this time. And hold. Just breathe up and down. Lower yourself and switch your hands. Now your other hand's on the outside. Lift up. Breathing. Inhaling. And exhaling. Push back into that downward dog. Press your heels down. Press your hips up. This time add your left foot pushing on your right heel. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then let your left foot down and push your right foot on that left heel and hold that side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and both feet down. Now if you'd like to add on, put your elbows down. You might get a little more stretch here with the heels towards the floor, your forearms on the mat like dolphin. 5, 4, keep reaching. 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. Now, let your toes go back a little bit. Hold this plank, and if you want to add on, push forward through your plank, back through your heels, forward through your plank, back through your heels. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Rest your pelvis down, place your hands on the mat, lift up your ribs. This time, look over your left shoulder for a gentle neck stretch. Keep holding your body in the same place. You're just adding a little look over your shoulder. Go forward with your gaze. Look over your other shoulder gently. Come back to center and drop the chin. And while you're here, make sure you're not slamming the glutes too contracted. Just drop the chin. Lower yourself. Reach back for either your hands or your ankles and take both or your interlaced fingers. So hold. 10. Inhale, relax a bit. Now we're going to do that again. So you're going to inhale and lift up. Second set, lift, good, belly in. 10, good, Jean. 9, 5, 4, and relax. Press back, only this time take a frog posture. Knees wide, toes towards each other. If you want to go down to your hands, you can. Frog posture. Now, frog doesn't serve you, do bound angle. Good. Rest. Let me see. Everybody looks great. Yep. You can manipulate your hips forward or back to make it a different stretch. The main thing is you feel your inner thighs. Good, Betty. Take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and take another inhale, gently coming back up. Prop those shins towards each other. Take a downward dog. Press your hips back. Walk it out. Just get some blood flow in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then shift your weight down. Right elbow side plank. Take that arm up. If you'd like to add on a tree, you can lift your foot onto your calf or your inner thigh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, front plank, side plank, and add on that tree, arm up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come back to front plank. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shins come down. And see if you can, I'm going to show you from the side, from the front. This is dragonfly. Walk your right arm in front of your left. You see how I keep walking with my fingers? My booty's in the air. Now drop your right side of your face down. You're going to feel your outer shoulder stretch. I'm going to look. Yeah, your hips are in the air though, not on your heels. So your hips are in the air. Take another inhale. And on the exhale, switch your arm that's in front. So now the left arm's in front. Walk your fingers away and then go back down. You'll probably look at your left hand this time though. Good. All right, booty in the air, shoulder stretch. This is dragonfly. Notice how your shoulders feel. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now come back up and sit on your booty. When you sit on your booty, your legs can be out front. Reach one arm up and then put it behind you. Reach the other arm up and put it behind you. This is another shoulder stretch called the wrap. Walk the hands close to each other. Lift the heart, soften the elbows. Good. And hold. Your elbows are soft, your chest lifts. So you're making the stretch more if you want by lifting up higher. You're barely on your hands, they're just there for friction. 5. Wrists are light. 4. 3, 2, and you might see if your quads will soften, Catherine. Just see if they'll soften. There you go. Inhale. Perfect. Now on the exhale, we're going to counter pose with legs really wide. I'm going to move my, actually, if you need to sit, grab it. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. Now your hands could go towards your ankles or towards your floor. Shake it out and just kind of wiggle in there. Atta girl. Let your neck soften. You might get a little lower as you're there. Stay low, but take your left hand to your right inner knee. And then lift your right arm over. So you're still in that stretch. Puppy on the scene. Excuse me. Hold here. Opening up those ribs. Beautiful. Breathe into those ribs that are exposed towards the sky. It's fine to make little rotational nuances. We're going to take that inhale. Now on the exhale, we're going to go to the other side. So you reach that hand to the other inner knee, lift up your arm up and over. All right. So that one arm is on the inside of your knees and your thighs for leverage. That way you can rotate your torso open more if you need. Breathe into that rib cage. Breathe into that rib cage. Feel that breath expand that lat and that QL, those intercostals. And breathe. Isn't that so nice? You know we're going to go right down the middle. Inhale, let's go right down the middle, okay? You can just grab your feet if you want, or the floor. See if you're a little more flexible. Yeah, those are nice without shoes, Catherine. They get in the way. I like it. Okay, relax here. 10. Take another 3, 2, and on the 1, gently come back up. I love it. All right, we are going to add a rotation. Let your left heel go to your booty. Let your right foot cross. Sit up. You can open up your arms like a T and just add rotation. This hand is going to run down your thigh possibly, but you might also take the elbow up. You want to find what works for you today. Leverage that arm or that hand on your thigh to get a hip opener and a rotation. You got it, Jean. That's it. All right. Lengthen with your inhale. Exhale, rotate. Take another inhale, and on your exhale, you can spiral or you can do a flip to get to the other side. I'll show you the flip, but you can also just base run. Now your foot's over your
thigh. Inhale, your arms open. Good. And this hand could go down the thigh or it could hook. Add rotation. Your inhale lengthens your spine. Your exhale rotates you. Rotate, rotate, and stay there. Inhale is lengthening you. Exhale is rotating you. It's like you're wringing out a wash rag. Three, and two, and one. We're going to be facing the front of the room. Take those legs out long and take an inhale to lift and an exhale to reach. Chin softly tucks and just let go of any tension. Yes. Hamstrings, calves, and the feet. Your neck is soft. Four, three, two, inhale, come back up. We are going to take a descent down. It's going to be a controlled descent. If you need to take a step, do. Take 10, and also it's nice to have a band nearby. Take 10, controlled. Sequences down. 10, 9, good, I like that. 8, having the band nearby. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now before you get down, see if you can lift up a leg in a hamstring stretch and let the other one off the floor. Chin tuck. Pull the toes back if you want more. 10. Pull the belly in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, little bit lower, Jean, 2, and then switch your legs. Yes. 10, lower your back just a tiny bit, Jean. Just a tiny bit. Yes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Now rest for just a moment. We're going to take a single straight leg stretch calmly and actively stretching the hamstrings and working the abs. Lift up, inhale, and exhale. Now each time your leg is in, you're going to just add that little stretch. And point for this set. And flex for this set of 10, 8, 5, 2, and 1. Now rest your right ankle to your left thigh. Reach your hands to that window and feel a hip opener. And let's also add on those ankle movements, rolls or toes spreading, letting all the movement happen at the foot, and hold. You can Make sure your hip is getting a stretch. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, take that other ankle to thigh. Reach your hand through the window, interlace, and then move the ankles or the toes. You can circle it, you can point, you're getting some mobility in there. And hold 10. Take another inhale. And then on the exhale, let those feet come back down to the floor. Curl your spine off the mat and do this 10 times. Your goal is to have articulation through the spine. Feet are equally weighted on the four corners. There's a space underneath your neck. Your shoulders are resting like lily pads on a pond. And you feel how the low back is getting even more flexible. Now you can stay up on this next one on bridge, and if you'd like, interlace the fingers underneath your back and flesh of your shoulders rocks more underneath your back. Hold here, opening your heart. Your eyes are soft, so you're tapping into your healing nervous system, the parasympathetic. Breathe in the nose, belly expands. Let your exhale release any tension that you don't need in your body. It's not needed here. Five, 4, 3, 2. Now, release your arms and take them overhead, almost like a field goal post. That's a little lateral line, and just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your spine down, and either take one foot to your hand, quad stretch sideways with your rib pulled down, your pubic bone pulled up, or I'm going to show you on the side. You can lie down on your roller and vertically and do that same quad stretch on your roller, or you can do this on the floor. So please pick one of those 3 quad stretches that doesn't hurt your knee or your ankle. If when you try this one it hurts your ankle, it's the quad that's the limiting factor. It's just that the ankle's closer to the floor and it's going to tell you, but you want to do the one that you can hold the good form. Rib down, pubic bone up. Breathe into your low diaphragm. That a girl Pam, that looks good on you on the roller. This is so important for back health too. When these muscles are tight, they pull our low back into a too big of a sway, and the spinous processes are hitting each other and there's a disc degeneration. So we want these muscles to be flexible enough that they're not pulling our lower back into excessive lordosis or sway. If you want, you can even add your arms overhead because, or one arm if you're on the back, because that opens up that whole line. 10. Everybody looks good. Low breath. Take another inhale. Now, as you exhale, we're going to take the other side. You can take your foot to your hand sideways like this, your arm's a pillow, or you could lie on your side, or sorry, lie on your roller and put a foot under, or you can lie on your back. This one's the most advanced, so take the one that's good for you. Rib down, pubic bone up. Everybody looks good. Really good. Dropping the breath low in the diaphragm. Arms could go overhead if you want to add that on. And 5. And 4. 3. And 2. You're going to take that inhale. And on your exhale, let that foot come back. And you're on your back. We are going to do a teapot stretch. So take your right ankle to your left thigh. And as a unit, roll over. Let your left hand hold on to that right ankle and push that knee away from you as you take your right arm out like a T or a Y. You have a low back stretch. You have a hip opener. Let that left leg drop on the floor if you can. There you go. Catherine, let your foot be on the floor. Your top foot. Yes. And then open up your knee away from you like you're opening up a book page. Yeah, good. Oh, that one feels so good. If you don't have enough stretch, pull that bottom leg closer to you at a 90-degree angle and it'll give you more stretch. The other way. The left thigh towards your left arm, if that's what you need. 10. You're going to take another inhale, and as you exhale, slowly come back. Let your left ankle go to your right thigh, and you can fall over till your left foot's on the floor. Open up that left knee, take your left arm out. Feel your hip open, feel your chest and your shoulder open. You can stretch out your hand too, that hand is open, so it's encouraging the external rotation, the palm open, opposite the way we have our arms usually. Open up that knee like you're opening up the page of a book. Breathe low. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Take another inhale. Now as you exhale, release and take a full body stretch. Arms overhead, legs stretch long. 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're going to use that band around your right foot, arch. Lift up that leg. And I'm going to adjust my screen. So, Betty, I have the band around my foot arch. I am adjusting the screen, but please just take your hamstring stretch. Your other leg pours to the floor. That way you're getting passive psoas stretch. You want to make sure you feel this in the belly and not the knee and not the hamstring. If your head feels uncomfortable, use a pillow. I had to adjust mine too. That's it. And just let your exhale relax you even deeper. You can turn that leg inward and cross the midline just a couple of inches to feel that outer hamstring, biceps femoris. Make sure that your hip is far away from your rib still, that you haven't hiked your hip up towards your rib. Relax through your back. You can take your leg out, even just a little bit is inner hamstring, membranosus, tendinosus, or wider is those inner thighs. Find what you need today. Make sure it's the belly of the muscle, not the booty, not the knee. We're going to take another inhale here. Slowly bring your other leg up, and that heel arch is where you have that band. Pour your other leg down. See how relaxed it is. Yep. Take that up. Hold there just a moment. The hamstring is stretching in the belly. The other leg pours down. Your face softens. Your lips can separate to relax the jaw. Your breath is dropping low in the diaphragm. Feel your shoulders relax like you're pouring pancake batter on a skillet. As your leg relaxes, you might be able to pull the leg in closer without any strain. Relax the abs as you do that. With that same leg, internally rotate that femur so toes point towards your other shoulder, opposite shoulder, and cross the midline. Even 2 inches is going to get that outer hamstring. so well. When it's tight, it'll create knee issues. This is a great little stretch for the hamstring. Relax your mind. And just feel like a big sandbag with the four corners cut, and all the sand is just pouring out. You're just getting flatter and flatter, more relaxed. And without much energy, you take your leg a little bit wider now, maybe just a couple inches, maybe more. Inner hamstring, inner thighs. Exhaling out any tension. You can always accent the sigh or the exhale to help bring that body back into a state of calm, counteracting the sometimes prevalent cortisol side of our day. Let your muscles of your scalp relax. Let your mind have the benefit of being in the moment by linking it to the breath and attaching the breath to the movement. You're in the present mind. You're in the present moment. We're going to take another inhale. As you're ready, your exhale brings your leg back. Lower that left leg. We're going to take knee down twist. Your left leg goes down long. Your right knee crosses the midline. Your right arm is out. Your left hand is helping out your hip stay in a place like a paperweight. Let your exhale keep relaxing your hip. Let your exhale keep relaxing your low back. Feel your upper back thoracically rotate. Feel your chest and shoulder open. Taking another inhale. On your exhale, start realigning your spine. Send your right leg long. And take your inhale to bring that left leg up and over. You may realign the hips so their pelvis is stacked. Hand to thigh. Left arm out like a T or Y. Your gaze could be towards that hand. I'm just looking at you so I can monitor your form. Let everything go. Give yourself permission to be in the present moment, to not worry about the past or worry about the future. The mind tends to want to hook onto some identifiers and layers, so it does that to keep busy, to know it exists, and you want to let that go. Let your mind have some rest. Let your mind have some relaxation. It'll come back fresher and more creative. Accenting the exhales to get rid of any physiological tension. All mammals hold tension in the body and the cells of the muscles. You're letting it go. You're letting your nervous system know everything is well. All is calm, all is well. You're training the breath to drop low, to be full, while at rest. All of these little cues are helping the parasympathetic system. You can even put the tongue on the roof of the mouth, the hard palate, inhaling through the nose, and that's one other little way to stimulate parasympathetic response. As as your eyes are soft or closed, you can also add imagery, tapping into the image of a green field on a high mountain, lush grass everywhere, wildflowers of all colors all around. We're going to take another inhale, and then as you exhale, gently let the feet back. Wonderful. And take a happy baby with the hands to the feet, the knees go down on either side. You're welcome to rock if that soothes your nervous system, or you're welcome to stay still. And you're in that field of wildflowers of all colors, all heights, lush green grass, blue mountains behind, perfect air, perfect temperature. As you're here, let your feet soles come together and your knees are wide. You may lift your lower back off the mat a little bit and add a bit of a stretch for the inner thighs and the low back. And breathing, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Stretch out your legs like a big V. Your inner thighs are going to be a little more relaxed now since we've done so many stretches. Those of you that can reach your toes, go for it. Keep holding that. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on the 1, bend the knees so the feet are wide on either side of your mat. Drop the right inner knee down. Take the left ankle on top of that thigh. And then add the arms overhead. Good. That's it. Arms can go overhead if you want to add that on. Breathe low in the diaphragm. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, gently bring those feet back wider than your mat. Let the left inner knee drop. If you'd like to add on, place your outer right ankle on the left thigh. Arms can stay up. Breathe low in the diaphragm. If there's any knee discomfort, take the foot off or pull the pinky toe towards your shin, and that can add on some stability. How much can you relax in this posture? How much can you let go? And notice how much more pliant and malleable the muscles are of the diaphragm, the ribs, rib cage, and how you can direct the breath a little bit easier wherever you want it to go, keeping the lungs pliant, malleable, flexible. And that can influence energy every day and in exercise, mood. We'll take 3, 2, and on the 1, with as little effort as you can, find a wall or a couch that you can put your legs up. If you like to put your hips underneath a block, you can do that too, or underneath the roller. Legs up is going to help with circulation Let your hands go to your belly, and we're going to inhale and gently expand that belly. You're doing this with little effort. You're expanding your ribs. Good, Betty. That's it. You can feel the blood flow easier in the feet now. If they were pulsing after a hike or a bike ride, this is a nice little way to give them some relief, or if you've taken a long drive. So just take a moment to shake out any tension in the head or the neck. You can open the mouth, stretch out the eyes. Take a yawn if you can. That's one of the quickest ways to come back into regulation. That feels so good. And then let your ears relax. Relax your shoulders even more. Feel the arms soften. Feel the ribs drop and melt to the mat. Feel the lower back relax even more. Feel the sacrum drop down. Feel the legs relax, the knees, the toes. And then just imagine you're back in that field on a blanket on the green grass. Beautiful red, yellow, white, purple, flowers all around. A beautiful blue sky with a few white clouds going by like cotton balls. You can see deer in the distance with a fuzzy velvet on their antlers. Marmots like big groundhogs sitting upright on the rocks, sunning in the middle of the day. And looking across the way, you can see a large red fox, long hair, happily scurrying for food. And just see the textures in the flowers and all of the different shapes of the petals. And you can notice which ones are your favorites. Notice which of the animals resonate with you, the deer, the fox, or the marmot. See the birds overhead. And then what do you hear? Let your mind go into the images of hearing. Can you hear the petals moving in the wind? The breeze shifting the golden aspen, quaking aspen make a little shaking noise as their flat leaves bounce in the wind. Notice the noise of the birds overhead. Notice the feel. How can you feel the breeze in your hair, on your cheek? Notice the blanket underneath you. Notice how calm your body feels on the grass, on the blanket. And notice how it smells like sweet sugar with a hint of pine and balsam and mix of earth and sweet. And let yourself be fully absorbed in the images, the sounds, the smells. It's one of the quickest ways to tap into mindful meditation or being in the moment. Let yourself fully absorb in the images, the smells, the sounds, the feel. And then as you're ready, with as little movement as you can, just gently start to take the breath a little deeper. Wiggle the fingers and the toes, and take a moment to start wiggling the hands and the feet. And any way you need to, you can roll to your side and then to a seated position facing the screen. Take your time. Lift up through your spine as if you're still sitting in that beautiful meadow, seeing the deer, seeing the red fox, seeing the marmots sitting on rocks, seeing the flowers of all heights and colors, seeing the blue sky, feeling the breeze, hearing the birds. And then just notice how good it feels to be supported by nature and connected to nature. You can let one hand cover your heart and notice there's a little pocket of air between the middle of the palm and your heart, and then the other hand covers that. So take a moment to expand your heart field with your inhales, and then ask yourself what would be good for you today? What do I need today? What would feel nurturing to me today? So notice what that is. Notice the calm answers that come to mind, the easy creative answers and solutions and images that come to mind when you're in a calm state. This is where creativity and solutions come from, as opposed to chaotic stress. So all the answers are in your subconscious. So take a moment to notice that feeling of support, making a little promise as if that little image, that way to support yourself, is in that space between your palm to your heart. And whenever you're ready, let your eyes open and come back into the room with much care and appreciation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. You all look so flexible. Bye, hon. I know. I love it for you.